Hello friends, and welcome to Life in Envelopes. I am Jennifer Bleecher. In today's video, I'm going to be setting up my budget for the month of July. I am using the Budget Mom Budget by Paycheck Workbook, and I'm using the sticker kit from my Etsy shop. This is the complete pack, the Budget Mom Budget by Paycheck Workbook complete pack. Whew, that's a mouthful. And with it, you get the monthly spread, thick washi, 4 budget headers, a meal planning kit, 4 cash envelope headers, and an expense tracker. That's the complete pack, but I do have some add-on options that you can always add on if you need them. You can add on 2 more expense trackers for a total of 6 weeks of expense tracking, or 6 pages of expense tracking. I do have a 5th week add-on for those months that have a 5th week. And the 5th week add-on has 1 more expense tracker, 1 more cash envelope header, 1 more budget header, and then a few bonus stickers. I'm also going to be using the weekly check-in today. I use this to check in on my variable budget categories each week. And then I'm also going to be using the end of the month kit. This is 1 kit. It's 2 pages because of the way the cut file works. I can't fit it all into 1 page. But when you order it, if you were to order it, you get both pages. It comes together. But yeah, that's what this is. And in case you didn't know, I do have a Patreon program, which is basically like a sticker kit, like a monthly sticker kit subscription plan. And what you get when you're part of that program is you get the complete pack plus all the add-ons, free shipping, and it's at a discount. The only thing is you don't get to pick your pattern. I send you my favorite pattern of the month. So that's what you get when you're part of my Patreon program. If you're interested in the Patreon program, I do have a link in my description box below. I also have a link to my Etsy shop, Life in Envelopes, if you are interested in ordering any stickers. Okay, let's start by getting all the stickers set up, and then we'll come back. I'll play some nice music while I'm doing that, and then we will come back and we'll do all the numbers together.
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire. I don't know what I'd do without you. You make me smile, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon is the snow, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire.
Okay guys, let's do a quick flip through and then we'll fill in all the numbers. So this is my monthly spread, and here are my budget categories. The ones I like to use are from my line called Always Available budget category stickers. And they're called that because these particular colors are always available. But I do have budget category stickers that match the kit if that's more of what you want to do. That is an add-on option. And then I have my budget page and my cash envelope page, and I think there's 5 of those. I used to do week-to-week budgeting because I was paid once a week, but now I do month-to-month. So I will just be using this one budget category sheet, this budget worksheet today. So we're gonna get that filled out in just a second here. Then there are 6 expense trackers, and I personally like to use 1 expense tracker per week. That's the way I just like to do it. I feel like it's the most organized that way. This is the debt payment plan page, the monthly net worth tracker, the where did my money go monthly budget category breakdown, the where did my money go monthly debt and savings breakdown, the where did my money go monthly spending comparison, the meal planning kit or page, and then the weekly check-in. Okay, let's fill out this worksheet. So in this box here, you would write the date range that you're budgeting for. Since I'm just doing one budget for the whole month, I'm just going to write July in this box. Okay, let's start with fixed expenses. So my first fixed expense is my mortgage. And that is $13.16 a month. Next is State Farm. And this is insurance for 2 cars and my house, and it is $235 a month. Next is MetroNet, which is my internet service. And this can vary a little bit, but it's approximately $109 a month. It can vary based on usage. Next is Google Fi. This is cell phones for 2 cell phones, and 3 cell phones, and the cost is $83 a month. Okay, next is my water and electricity, which I pay to my city to cover those costs. It's budget billing, so they calculate my average for the year, and that's what I pay month to month, and that's $406 a month. Okay, next is Alliant Energy, which is the gas for my house, and that's about $74 a month. This can also vary based on usage. Then I have garbage, which is $25 a month. Netflix, which is $17 a month. And then I have HBO Max, or is it just called Max now? And that is $18 a month. Then I have a debt consolidation loan, which I call loan number 2. It's called loan number 2 because when I started my debt payoff journey, I had 2 debt consolidation loans. The first one has been paid off, so now I'm working on the second one, and that's $142 per week. I pay it every week. That way I pay it off just a little bit faster because some months during the year, there are 5 weeks instead of 4 weeks, so I get the little extra payment in there. So I have 2 types of fixed expenses. I have bills, and I have debts. Debts are things that are going to eventually be paid off, such as mortgage and loan number 2. I just realized I don't think I have my car payment down here. We need to add that. I think I missed that. Because car payment is also, I forgot to write it. Car payment is also a debt. Okay, and that is $118 a month. Okay, so that's all my debts. Let's add those up together and see how much that's going to be. $2,002. Sorry, I was just looking at the calendar and I realized I'm going to have that extra loan number 2 payment this month. It comes out every Tuesday, and there are 5, yeah, I'm looking at the calendar, there's 5 Tuesdays this month, so we need to add an extra payment there. So that's $21.44. Okay, moving on to bills. So bills are expenses that are always going to exist as long as I have those services. So as long as I have car insurance and insurance for my house, I need to pay State Farm. As long as I have internet, I need to pay for that. Same with my cell phone, water and electricity for my house, gas for my house, garbage, Netflix, and HBO. So, you know, when I first started budgeting, these were the categories that I could get rid of, but I've narrowed them down so drastically at this point that there's really not much I could get rid of. I could get rid of Netflix and HBO and really everything else I need to keep. Okay, so those are all my bills. Let's add that up and see how much that is. $967. Just gonna double check my math, make sure I did that right. $967. Okay, so $967 plus $21.44. That's $31.11. So that's my estimated fixed expenses for this month. Moving on to my variable expenses. So for variable expenses, I have food, gas, miscellaneous, and spending. So for food, I'm going to budget $800. Gas, I budget $80. Miscellaneous, I'm going to budget $200 for that. And spending is $220, which is $55 a week. Okay, so I'm going to add that up all together. So all together, my variable expenses will be approximately $1,300. Now, they are variable. So every week I'm going to come in, I'm going to do a check-in and make sure that I'm on track in all these categories. So we will get that weekly check-in set up in just a moment here. First, I want to get all of this color-coded. Okay, so for sinking funds, I only have a few right now. I'm hoping after I start my new job in August that I will be able to add more sinking funds. But right now, I have a sinking fund for my dog, Mork. This is for his annual vet visit, so I'm just going to say vet. And I'm going to put $20 aside for that. I'm also saving money for my annual car registration. I'm going to set aside $20 for that. And then I set aside money for my annual Amazon membership, and that's $10 a month. And the same with my Sam's Club membership. I like to save a little bit each month for it, so when it's time to pay it, it's not a big expense. So it's not also $10 a month. So altogether, that's $60 for my sinking funds. I'm going to go ahead and color code this. So $31.11 plus $1,300 plus 60. So I am going to have an inflow of approximately $44.71, or at least I hope I have an inflow of that much. My income is variable at this point in time. So I'm just going to write estimated inflow because it can change. Okay, so that is it for the budget. Let's go to the weekly check-in page and get that all set up. So at the end of each monthly section, so this is the month of July, there is a lined page that you can do whatever you want to do with that page, and that's where I put my weekly check-in. Okay, so the first week, we're going to start with $800 for food. We're starting with $80 for gas, $200 for miscellaneous, and $220 for spending. So we've already added this up all together. How much was that? $1,300 even. So we're starting the month with $1,300 even for those budget categories. So next time I come back and we do a budget check-in, we'll see how much we actually spent in each category and what our new starting amount will be for the following week. So that's what I do with the weekly check-in. Okay, friends, that is it for my July budget setup. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed today's video, will you please give it a thumbs up? And I will see you again next time. Bye, everyone.
Feel away with life in envelopes. Plan your days. Plan your days. Plan your days. Get those stickers placed. Feel away with life in envelopes. Plan your days. Plan your days. Plan your days. Get those stickers placed.